Well, I'm really excited to have our next guest, Jeff Grell, in the house because he's going to be at my house a little bit later. So you are a busy man. You are just cranking, and you got so many projects. You got another one even after this.
Yeah, well, it's that time of year. You try and button things up because if you get behind too much, next thing you know, you're looking down the line next week and you're thinking about the job that's coming up instead of the one that's right there. So good to get stuff done. It brings up the topic. I said safety is really important at this time of the year. People are, traffic's busy on the roads. There's a lot of construction.
Yes.
Everybody's getting distracted by their iPhones or their Samsungs or whatever the heck it is.
Yeah.
And, so keep an eye out for the guys ahead of you and around you. And also, I brought some stuff today, Sean. What do you think?
I love it. I think it's. I might need all of this, especially this when like you're in my house and you're carving through a wall, making a badass bar. By the way, I don't know if I could say that word, but I did.
Yeah,
I can.
Ear protection is super important.
Yes,
people
talk
don't
about
think about it, but they break out a power tool. Maybe it's a Home Depot special thing. It could be a saw or a drill or whatever, and they neglect to protect their ears and eventually have hearing loss. And then let's just go down the list. Well, a couple of our most important attributes are our sight, and if you don't have a pair of safety glasses on, these are just some not cheap, but basic ones. But when you're cutting or doing something, you get something in your eye, and that's not good.
I think those are so necessary. People are like, I don't want to geek out on those things. But just and I've been through cutting anything, you're like, I'm just going to cut just this one board. And it's the one piece that seems to fire. Invaluable.
And then you feel it the next day as your eye is trying to get it out.
Yeah.
Everybody should have a pair of gloves. These obviously are a little bit dirty, but I think that's some of the work at your house, actually. Yeah. Protect your hands and eyes.
100%. That is one of those things we don't think about.
Yeah, air, little respirators to just particulates. You're breathing in dust, and in construction, it's apparent.
And that one has a little filter on it. Like you can get the cheapo ones. And why do you have this N95?
Well, if you combine the two and you don't have the airflow, next thing your goggles glass are all fogged up, and you take them off because you fogged them up. Then you throw this away, and
that's no point.
This is back to COVID. This is actually functional. It helps you.
That. Yeah.
Then if you're a skier or a snowboarder like I am, and you're doing a lot of work in construction, somehow or another you end up having to get down onto your knees. So if you don't have, there's a couple of types. These are kind of round, so they roll.
They help you.
And these were flat.
So what's if I'm doing what project? If I'm going to be there for an extended period of time, roofing, things like that, I'm guessing.
I think this for general purpose. The rounded ones are really good. These are more for like if you're working on a flat floor or something that's even.
Got it.
But these ones, even still, they tend to roll onto the side. So, it's up to its preference of the operator.
But for long term, I mean, like you said, I know you're already planning he's out every day, literally you're snowboarding every day, skiing.
I got 150 in last year, and I think the big year was that big snow year. I got 175 days on the mountain.
Nice.
Good. I don't know what I'll do this year, but it's a nice crowd of people. We get out there early and ski for the first few hours, and it's good. But I felt that chill in the air this morning and walked out the door, so it's coming.
It is definitely coming, but this is it's these small little things that help you, keep you safe over the long haul. Like certainly everyone's got an active lifestyle. You appreciate your healthy knees. Get those in your lungs, of course. And it's very simple, just if you're doing any project in the headset as well.
Yeah, so protect yourself, watch out for your crew. This is a time where safety meeting, if you are a contractor and your crew's been cruising along, you see a lot of stuff going on around town. And this is the time of year people to get distracted. And then, the next thing something happens, and nobody needs to visit our friends at Barton, so.
Yes, exactly. And then, you're absolutely right, because get the deadline. Don't worry about the thing. And you know what? Let's do it. And taking care of your crews. That's well said, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate you coming in, and I appreciate everything you're doing, certainly for me. You're doing amazing work. I mean, and even ideas or things that you have questions about that I'm not certain. He's like, well, would be a great option here if you want this. So thank you.
Construction doesn't have to be just work. It can be fun too. You can be creative, and you can. But the communication with the clients is super important. I've had seen situations where things go south for the contractor and the client, and it's usually comes down to communication.
Okay.
There's a breakdown in information, and when that happens, somebody gets ahead of themselves, or somebody doesn't understand, and next thing you know, my goal is to take care of the clients I have, make sure that they're getting what they want, and then I get to go home and sleep at night.
Amen. Well, you do that very thing for me, because even that bar top, I was like, do we do this? Do we do that? Like, you came up with a great idea on how we could do this, and then phase 2, we'll do another thing.
Well, so we can finish that off today.
Awesome, man. Well, great. Thank you personally, and also thank you for how you serve our community. Jeff Grell, reach out, man. He'll take care. He's got you covered. And if you got any questions, you're just uncertain, just give him a call. Jeff Grell Construction.